Hi there, welcome to our channel. In this course, you're going to learn some basic information about writing. In today's first lesson, as an initial part, we will learn some background to academic writing. Most academic courses test students through written assignments. These assignments can include various tasks, such as courseworks, which may take weeks to write, or exam answers, which has to be written in an hour. In this lesson, we will deal with the different names of academic writing tasks, and you will learn what is the purpose of these tasks, and also structure of sentences, paragraphs, and also the structure of long and short writing assignments. So that is a question. Why do we write? There are some reasons for writing. For example, to report on a piece of research the writer has conducted, or to answer a question the writer has been given or chosen, to discuss a subject of common interest and give the writer's view, and also to synthesize research done by others on a topic. Whatever the purpose, it's useful to think about your probable readers. How can you explain your ideas effectively? Although there is no fixed standard of academic writing, you can understand the style and language of different types of writing. For example, newspaper articles may differ from novels. But in academic writing, it's agreed to be accurate and also objective. So now let's talk about common types of academic writing. They are notes, a written record of the main points of a text or lecture for a student's personal use. Report, a description of something a student has done, for example, conducting a survey. Project, a piece of research, either individual or group work, with a topic chosen by the students. Essay, the most common type of written work, with a title given by the teacher, normally 1,000 to 5,000 words. Dissertation or thesis, the longest piece of writing normally done by a student, 20,000 words sometimes, often for a higher degree on a topic chosen by the student. Paper, a general term for any academic essay, report, presentation, or article. Next session is about the format of long and short writing tasks. In short essays, usually there are three parts: introduction, main body, and conclusion. Longer essays and reports may include some other parts, like introduction, main body, literature review, case study, discussion, conclusion, references, and appendices. And also longer essays like dissertations or journal articles may include several parts. Pay attention, there are no fixed rules for academic writing. So anyway, some schools, departments, or organizations may demand several structures. The common thing you should do is to ask the organizers or your teachers to give some guidelines. It is important to know what they really want from you. Let's make some practice in order to identify the features of text or writing. So we have some features here like sentence, heading, subtitle, paragraph, title, or phrase. I will show you some different tasks and you should find out what they are. Okay? So first of all, that's one, a fishy story. So what can it be? Yeah, it's a title. Now, let's look at this example. Misleading health claims regarding omega-3 fatty acids. So what is that? It is subtitle, right? And example C. So it's called heading, right? Example D. Pay attention to the underlined parts only. You can say it is sentence, right? Example E. In the same text, pay attention to underlined parts. It's phrase. And the last example, F, look at this huge one, it is a paragraph. So we have also some other common text features. Now let's look through all of them. First of all, reference. You can give reference to sources using citation. Look at this example. According to Tamura et al. 2009. This means that you got the information from that source by Tamura and others. In the next example, you can see the use of abbreviations. So instead of this long word, you can use just the abbreviation DHA. Italics used to show words from other languages. For example, Tamura et al. Et al. Here is from Latin language, that's why it's in italics, and that means and others. Brackets used to give extra information or to clarify a point. Look at that example. But others, short-chain fatty acids, come from cheaper sources such as soya. Here, in order to explain others, you can use brackets for definition. In the last part of this lesson, we will talk about the simple and complex sentences. So what are the use? Now look at this table and pay attention to the information given in that table. Dragon Motors vehicle production from 2009 to 2013. Here you can see several numbers. And now let's write sentences about this information. In 2009, the company produced over 135,000 vehicles. Between 2009 and 2010, vehicle production increased by 20%. Pause the video in order to understand the meaning of a sentence and look at the table in order to check the information whether it's correct or not. Okay, information is right. Everything is right according to the grammar, but what is the problem? So, because they are simple sentences. Yeah, true. Simple sentences are easier to write. But in academic writing, some longer, complex sentences are also needed to be written. Sentences containing two or more clauses use conjunctions, relative pronouns, or punctuation to link them. Look at these more complex examples. In 2009, Dragon Motors produced over 135,000 vehicles, but the following year, production increased by 20%. Here you can see the example of but as in conjunction. Look at the next example. In 2011, the company built 164,820 vehicles, which was a peak of production. In this example, you can see the relative pronoun which in order to combine two clauses. So the last example, nearly 160,000 vehicles were produced in 2012. By 2013, this had fallen to 123,000. In this example, you can see the punctuation to link the clauses. In this part, we're gonna finish our lesson, and if you want some more information and also some practical exercise to check your understanding on this topic, I will suggest some books. For example, Academic Writing, a Handbook for International Students by Stephen Bailey. Thank you for your attention. See you till the next lesson.